Now, in their travels, they meet 12 brothers bear. The number 12 is classically associated with the 12 Olympians, for example, which are representative of the 12 months of the year, and therefore the entirety of the cycle of time. Then finally, to enter into eternity from this cycle of time means to access the center, the central fountain from which this cycle flows out, the axis, so to speak, or the 13th bear, exiled in Krakatoa. Despite being a conic shape, a circular shape, the volcano is surrounded by a square, by 4 quadrants, the 4 cardinal points. Donkey Kong Country 2 features this theme of a hidden volcano too, and its main island is also surrounded by statues of the 4 cardinal points. So the volcano is a force rising from the center of the 4 quadrants of these four north, south, west, east, and therefore it's the classical theme, the classical mythological image of the axis mundi, the center of the physical world represented by the 4 quadrants, and from this center one can enter into the underworld. That is where the 13th bear is, and where the Nautilus rises, the whale. It is Baffle who gives the Kongs the trick to unlocking these underworld passages. One of these tricks is discovering that you have to circle around the 4 cardinal points of Krakatoa. The other secret is that you have to make an 8 shape, the infinity symbol, around the 2 rocks to unlock the sewers of Castle Chaos. Both of his codes relate to time, infinity on the one hand, the 8 figure, and physical time-space on the other, the 4 elements. Krakatoa is the 8th world, too, like the infinity symbol, the infinity emerging from the 4 elements. And an 8-pointed star, in fact, is the window through which the Game Boy Advance version starts and stops each scene. Now, furthermore, the Banana Bird's spell is cast on her by a circle of 16 runes, or 8 plus 8. 16 is the number of points on King K. Rool's crown, which is also depicted on this runic wall. In fact, there are 2 of them, again, this sort of mirroring or theme of duality, in a sense. So, the 12 exterior bears are often the carriers of these banana birds, who are then liberated, and so they're liberated from the 12, right? They're liberated from the monthly cycle of the calendar and can transcend the walls imposed by linear time. Since the theme I proposed earlier was that of childbirth, let's start with Blue Bear. It's his birthday, but everyone has forgotten, so he is sad. It seems to echo this thing of a sibling relationship, right? All of his brothers have forgotten that today was the day he was born. Almost like Dixie reluctantly having to carry this newborn baby with her. The only one who remembers is Blizzard. Blizzard and Blue are both cold themes. They're sort of blue is a cold color, Blizzard is up in the mountains. Even there is this parallel between K3, the mountain which Blizzard is climbing, which has 3 peaks, or at least one would assume so, since K2, the famous mountain, the name K2 is a reference to the main 2 peaks. So K3 would be 3 peaks. And Cotton Top Cove, where Blue Bear lives, has 3 waterfalls. It's also this sort of relationship between the valley and the mountain. Now, according to the map, these 3 waterfalls emerge from the secret lake where the final 3 banana birds are kept. So up until that point, we have the 13 bears represented by blue, and then the 3 final birds, which make the 16, and who flow down the waterfalls to the mainland below.